In the middle of the vast ocean, fishing boats plowed the waves out to sea at dawn. In the deep blue water, batches of shiny red shrimp were pulled up, their bright red shells sparkling under the sunlight, signaling a bountiful catch. Red shrimp are not only a precious product of the sea, but also the result of the sweat, experience, and persistent attachment of fishermen to each wave and wind. Carries a sweet and salty taste and immeasurable value. When the nets hit bottom, the fishermen silently clasped their hands, their eyes following every movement of the waves. A heavy, decisive pull, and each red shrimp from the sea rolled up into the net, their bodies glowing red, jumping and squishing in the dawn light. The whole ship's cabin seemed to light up with that bright red color, not only the color of precious products, but also the color of hope, of the effort returned after a long night at sea. As soon as the red shrimp are pulled up, the fishermen quickly cover them in ice. Each layer of fresh shrimp is placed alternately with each layer of ice, evenly and carefully, keeping the shrimp in the freshest state. The shrimp, after being stacked with ice, are hoisted ashore as soon as the ship arrives at port. Without delay, the fishermen quickly box them up, label them, and transfer them straight to a refrigerated truck, ready to be taken to the processing plant to preserve their absolute freshness. Before opening the truck doors, workers use high-pressure water hoses to wash away the dirt that has accumulated on the outside during the journey. Everything only begins when the truck is completely clean. Then, each crate of shrimp is carefully unloaded, preparing to enter the strict processing procedure inside the factory. After being brought down, the shrimp are transferred directly to the processing area. Here, they are put into a modern boiling machine which operates automatically at a temperature of about 95 to 98 degrees Celsius, ensuring that the shrimp are cooked evenly. Once cooked, the shrimp are passed through cold water to cool quickly. This helps to keep the meat firm while softening the shell, making it easier to peel without damaging the internal meat structure. After cooling, the shrimp are transferred to the automatic peeling area. Here, the rotating conveyor system carries the shrimp through rhythmically swinging machines, combined with strong water jets to soften and separate the shell. This process helps peel the shell quickly and cleanly. minimizing damage to the shrimp meat inside. Here, the rotating conveyor system carries the shrimp through rhythmically swinging machines combined with strong water jets to soften and separate the shells without affecting the meat. To ensure absolute cleanliness, there is also a manual conveyor belt at the end of the line. Here, workers directly check and pick up each remaining piece of shrimp shell, ensuring the product is completely cleaned. To be more thorough, the shrimp are washed again with clean water to completely remove any residue. Next, they are put into a modern drying system, preparing for the next stages of preservation or deep processing. When drying is complete, the shrimp meat is divided equally into each bag according to standard quantity. The bags are carefully packed, ensuring hygiene and uniformity, ready for cold storage or export. After being carefully processed and packaged, the shrimp will continue their journey to consumers. From there, they are transformed into many attractive dishes, such as salted dried shrimp, shrimp salad, or seafood soup, full of the flavor of the ocean and the quintessence of the standard production process. Each piece of smoked meat is sliced thinly and evenly under the sharp blades of a modern cutting machine, revealing a layer of shiny, fragrant meat. The characteristic smoky aroma blends into each fiber of meat, awakening all the senses, reminiscent of cozy meals, rich in traditional flavors, but no less sophisticated. Making smoked meat is not only a processing process, but also an art of combining time, temperature, and meticulousness in each step. This article will guide you on how to make standard smoked meat, from choosing the ingredients to when the meat is taken out of the oven, ready to captivate anyone. Only healthy pigs with fresh, firm meat are carefully selected for processing. The best smoked meat is made from the loin of the pig, which is firm, tender, and low in fat, ideal for the smoking process. Therefore, parts such as the head or calf will be removed, keeping only the loin meat. Next, we need to remove the ribs. Some facilities use high-pressure presses, while others rely on skilled hands to gently lift out the bones without tearing tearing the meat, like unzipping flavor from the frame. Each piece of meat is fed into a specialized cutter with a built-in positioning system and a blade that automatically adjusts to the thickness of each piece of meat. The ribs are gently removed by a thin, sharp blade that slides close to the bone edge without tearing the meat fibers. The entire process is controlled by sensors to ensure that no bones are left behind, while keeping the remaining meat flat, not crushed or deformed. During the marinating stage, the deboned pork belly is soaked in a marinade called brine, a mixture of salt, sugar, nitrite, chalk nitrate, usually pink salt. Beneficial microorganisms are added to promote a gentle fermentation process, which helps create a deeper flavor and helps the meat last longer without chemicals. To help the meat absorb the spices faster and more evenly, people use a specialized machine to poke small holes on the surface of the meat, helping the marinade penetrate deep into each fiber of the meat. After the meat has absorbed the spices from the marinade, the worker will press the meat into the mold to shape it, helping the meat fibers to tighten while also helping the spices penetrate deeper into each piece of meat. Compressing the meat into the mold also helps remove excess water, creating conditions for the meat to retain its texture and tenderness when finished. After the meat has been pressed into the mold and kept in shape, it will be put into the smoker. The smoking process will be hung in a space with smoke from special wood, helping the meat not only cook slowly, but also absorb the rich, fragrant flavor from the smoke, creating a golden color and a delicious, crispy outer layer. When the smoked meats are finished and give off an attractive aroma, they will be cut into bite-sized pieces, ready to continue the mission of bringing everyone delicious, flavorful meats. Look, those strong teeth are being shredded by the pliers. It sounds strange, but that's what adult pufferfish are forced to go through. So why do they always have to cut the teeth of the pufferfish? Why is such a small, cute, and funny fish a dish that makes others wary? All the secrets about this strange and contradictory fish will be revealed right in the video. Young pufferfish are usually raised in a controlled environment before being released into the ocean to develop naturally. Raising young pufferfish indoors ensures that they have good living conditions, are well fed, and grow healthily. In addition, during this period, the fish will be carefully cared for so that they can adapt to the marine environment when released. After reaching the appropriate size and health, the baby pufferfish will be released to the sea, where they can live freely, hunt, and grind their teeth naturally, developing according to their wild instincts. In addition, raising them indoors also helps control the water environment, temperature, and other factors, ensuring that the fish are not infected or stressed. Pufferfish are provided with a nutritious diet such as snails, shrimp, and bloodworms, helping them to grind their teeth naturally and develop their bodies. In captivity, if there is no suitable food to grind the teeth, the breeder must periodically trim the pufferfish's teeth, helping them to eat normally and maintain their health. Every day, workers at the pufferfish farm feed the fish at regular times. They carefully check the amount of food, choosing the right type for each stage of the fish's development. From live food, such as shrimp and small snails, to frozen food or pellets. They don't just feed them. They also observe their behavior, checking to see if they are eating well, and if they show signs of fatigue or illness. Adult pufferfish can eat specialized dry pellets, but they generally prefer live food. Protein-rich pellets can supplement the diet, but should not completely replace natural foods such as shrimp, crab, and snails. Once pufferfish are of sufficient weight, they are carefully transported to large restaurants. Pufferfish are usually transported in water tanks with filtration and oxygen systems to sustain life during the long journey. Because pufferfish are sensitive to the environment, the transportation process must be done quickly and carefully, avoiding stress or injury to the fish. This dish is known to be dangerous because pufferfish can contain deadly toxins if not prepared properly. Therefore, only chefs with special certificates are allowed to prepare pufferfish, ensuring the safety of diners. KFC's golden, crispy fried chicken has long conquered the taste buds of millions of people. But have you ever wondered how KFC can serve hundreds of thousands of chicken pieces every day, while still maintaining perfect crispiness and consistent flavor? The secret lies in the special marinade recipe and carefully standardized processing process. After watching this video, you might want to order a plate of fragrant, crispy fried chicken right away. Before becoming crispy fried chicken, each KFC chicken is raised in a modern closed cage system, where temperature, humidity, and light are strictly controlled to reduce disease and help the chickens grow evenly. The ventilation and cooling system is continuous, and the clean water source of about 200 to 300 milliliters per bird per day is changed regularly to ensure hygiene. Adult chickens need a nutritious diet to maintain their health and productivity. The diet includes corn, rice bran, and cassava to provide energy, soybeans and fish meal to supplement protein, vegetable oil and animal fat to increase fat. Chickens that meet quality standards will be brought to the processing plant. When the chickens arrive at the factory, they are quickly hung on conveyor hooks, starting their journey through the modern processing line. Every operation takes place smoothly and professionally. Once the chicken necks are completely removed, they are quickly dipped into a pot of boiling water at a temperature of 180 degrees Celsius, about 55 to 65 degrees Celsius. This step helps soften the feathers, facilitating the subsequent plucking process, ensuring that the feathers are removed cleanly without damaging the chicken's skin. After cleaning the feathers, the chicken is taken to the next step of cutting off the neck and legs. This step helps ensure that the chicken is neatly prepared, ready for the next steps such as cleaning the organs and dividing the chicken into portions. The process of removing organs is quick and clean. Specialized machines drill a hole just enough to ensure that the external structure is not torn or affected. After cleaning, the chicken is put into the automatic cutting system. First, the cutter accurately identifies the shoulder joint, separating the wings neatly without tearing the skin. Next, the cutter locates the hip joint, cutting decisively to get the intact thigh, ensuring a smooth and even cut. Finally, the chicken skin is gently separated, revealing the firm, pinkish-white breast meat, the most delicious part, and often used to make KFC's signature crispy fried chicken pieces. The chicken pieces, after being pre-processed, are divided into equal portions, ready for the marinating stage. The chicken pieces are evenly rolled in a layer of soft flour, covering each piece of meat, then quickly dropped into a pan of boiling oil. Under high temperature, the outer layer gradually turns golden brown and crispy, the familiar image of fried chicken that makes everyone crave. After being fried to a perfect golden brown, the chicken pieces are divided evenly and then quickly and carefully packaged. Each piece of fresh chicken is evenly coated in a soft flour, then dropped into a pan of boiling oil over high heat, where the magic begins. After just a few minutes, the outer layer turns golden brown and crispy, enveloping the tender, flavorful meat inside. That is the secret to creating attractive, irresistible fried chicken pieces that make anyone who sees them swallow their saliva.